If I had eyes in the back of my head, I would have told you that you look good as I walked away.
Hello and welcome. I'm Steven Rinaldi with your surf report for this week. As summer is around the corner, warm weather is bringing that warm water closer to the wildwood shore. That means for surfers, no wetsuits earlier in the season, and big surf for the beginning of the summer. For this week, air and water temperatures are still cold, but as the days go by, they both are slowly starting to get warmer, bringing in that 2012 summer season. For this week's surf overview, we have a small-scale south wind swell, leftovers at 1 to 2 feet, and winds are north-northwest at 7 to 12 knots, becoming light from yesterday's pickup of 3 to 4 feet swells. Today, the best south-exposed spots are the spots to find. For the rest of the week's outlook, the surf is mostly small over the week with a quick shot of small local wind swells expected towards the end of the week at 2 to 3 feet with winds 5 to 7 knots. Now around the world, 2 surf competitions in Australia, both part of the SCI Board Rider Tournament, both were won by Australian-born surfer Tye Cameron. And he is our surfer of the week.
Woo! Cameralicious.
In the benches of the van, hey Ian, who's this band you keep playing on the iPod at night? In and out of sleep to the rhythm of the beat, awaken to the laughter and the war stories. I turn down the radio, I wanna talk about adventure and where we've been. New York and SF with DTM.
Thanks, Steve. We're in Ballina, Australia on the beautiful Gold Coast. Today with me is our surfer of the week, Tye Cameron, with the surf report here in Ballina. How you going, Tye?
I'm good, and yourself, Dave?
Yeah, I'm great. What's the forecast saying?
The forecast for the swell at the moment is it's pretty lame. The swell's dropped down to about 2 to 3 foot. Slight onshore wind, which is a bit of a bummer. However, we've just come off a really good swell. It was pushing the 5 to 6 foot range, and offshore winds. It was running at 12 seconds. It was a pumping swell for the breaks around here. We had Lennox Point, which is a rock bottom, pretty dangerous break. It was just pumping all day for the last 3 days, and barrels to be had everywhere. So it's been pretty good lately.
Oh, sounds good. Now, you already have 2 series wins under your belt. Can you tell us about the tournaments and how do you prepare for them?
Preparing for them, I'm been preparing for tournaments pretty much the same way I have for my whole life, competitive surfing, whether it was surfing in Japan during the Quicksilver tournaments over there, or whether it's been the Junior Series here in Australia. But for the last few comps, it's all just mainly core training on an exercise ball, whether it involves standing and doing your squats on that. You just got to keep that core tight and your surfing goes well. A lot of running if I'm not surfing, but if I'm surfing, that's all you got to do to stay fit.
Yeah, and what cash prizes were they involved with the tournaments?
Cash prizes in the tournaments. When I was surfing in Japan for them tournaments, the cash was pushing around the $10,000 range, which was pretty good if you won. Got close, didn't win any. There was also free flights involved. With the last few comps in this series, cash prize money's been a $5,000 check for the winner, which has been good to take away the first 2 competitions. So it's all been great.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Tye, for taking the time out of your busy training day to talk about the stuff. Also, good luck with coming competitions.
Cheers, mate. Have a good one.
I'm Dave Jacobs here in Ballina, Australia. Back to you, Steve.
Now for some other news in the surfing world. Shane Beschen of San Clemente, California, and 4-time past champion of the Association of Surfing Professionals, set his sights on an unprecedented 5th event title today, dominating his 5th round heat in the 6.0 Lowers Pro and clean 3 to 4 foot surf at Lowers Trestle. Jesse Merle Jones from North Shore, Hawaii, has taken the inaugural CoastalKayos.com Pro in 3 to 4 foot surf in Oceanside today. Over fellow finalists Shay Yates and Chopu Tahiti, 8-time ASP World Champion Kelly Slater, and last year's World Number 2 Taj Burrow were round 3 casualties in the Billabong Pro Tahiti wildcards today. Bruno Santos, who eliminated reigning world champion Mick Fannin in a tight heat yesterday, beat Burrow in a much more convincing fashion today when he earned an early 8.33 to take the lead he never relinquished. Local surfer Mano Drolet, who won his heat over Slater yesterday, beat the world number 1 with an overall 4.0 heat to total. You can see surfing is not all sand between your toes. With a demanding life before competition, surf is not just for anybody. Well, that's all we have for this week. Thank you for watching the Water's Edge Surf Report. I'm Steven Rinaldi. Have a great day.
Do you have a bottle of water? I don't have a bottle of water. I'm naked. We are all